I could literally eat this like every day for the rest of my life, no problem.
Hi, I'm Scott Tacinelli.
And I'm Angie Rito. We are chef partners at Don Angie in the West Village of New York City.
Today we're going to be making tagliatelle and meatballs.
I think the meatballs themselves are pretty special because the recipe is an amalgamation of Scott's grandma and my grandma's recipes. We use 2 types of meat, beef and veal. My grandma used to use pork as well in her mixture. Did your grandma?
No,
She
my
just did
grandma
beef,
only
right?
did beef. So we'll start with pecorino cheese. We use a decent amount of cheese.
Pecorino Toscano, onions that we basically just like processed in a food processor.
So we add garlic to our meatballs, but we cook the garlic first. And we like this because you don't end up with meatballs that have raw garlic in the milk.
So we're gonna add an egg. That's gonna help bind it. This here is a panade, which is basically we take like the inside of bread and then we use the middle part here. We soak it in milk and then Scott's just kind of wringing it out to get rid of any excess moisture. And then that's gonna help bind the meatball, but also kind of add like, I don't know, some lightness to it, right? So here we have some fresh parsley.
Now we're just gonna roll, and honestly, you can roll any size you want. We like little meatballs for this.
So the little meatballs are something that Scott's grandma used to make. These meatballs have roasted in the oven, so they kind of have like a nice browning on the outside. Just gonna add those in now, and now I can go ahead and drop the pasta.
The noodles only take about 1 minute to cook because they're fresh noodles.
Now I'm gonna finish this with a little bit of butter. Kind of smooths out the texture of it a little bit. I'm gonna hit it with some lemon juice. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this with a little fried breadcrumb on top. I added a little more pecorino, and then I'm just gonna garnish it with some basil, as well as some fennel fronds, just to kind of highlight the fennel sausage in there. And then just a little crack of pepper. And this is the meal that made us.